I'm sure that your career has been very challenging, particularly for the path that you took, which was not a traditional female, path. So talk about that and talk about what's going on today.
I was lucky when I started because I had a lot of male mentors and a lot of very strong females in my life as well. But particularly my experience at Dale Carnegie really has helped me practice the profession, as I said before, of business. So, it was never a question, at least internally in my head, of I'm a female walking into a meeting. It was a question of I'm a business person walking into a meeting. That has a lot to do with how we mold our young women, I think. That sense of self-respect, that sense of, you need to understand business, you need to understand a profit and loss statement, a balance sheet, and how all those revenue streams work, because you're on the same playing field. The challenges I faced years ago, as we go back to what you said about sexual harassment, I will never forget. I was in my 20s, and again, I was privileged to walk into businesses and meet with CEOs at a very young age, and meet with some prominent people on Long Island who really led me along the way. CEO of a major technology company who was unfortunately no longer alive, but walked into his office talking about business, selling Dale Carnegie training. I think the conversation's going well. He goes up to his desk, he writes something down, he comes back, and he physically tries to hand me a check that had many zeros on it and actually said to me, your name could be on this check if you do this, this, and this, and went on to proposition me. And I was very young. I was probably 20.
So how do you handle that, right? How do you
Listen, I was in complete and utter shock, right? But here's what helped, and I'll never forget it. What helped was I was brought up to respect myself. So even at a young age, I got up. I obviously said no way, and I walked out of the room. But I think it's very important that young women, it's why I mentor people, and young women in particular, respect themselves and understand where boundaries are. I mean, I think that's critical. That story I just told you was very commonplace. I just told you a story about I'm in a book club, 12 women, all professional in one way or another. We went around the room the other night. Every single one of them has had an experience. So that, and I get emotional about it. That hashtag Me Too.
Yeah.
Things happen for a reason. I mean, we have an opportunity to really help society, because it's a societal problem, understand that it's unacceptable.